Let it be equation 1. Now coming to the second given condition. 3 power x plus y is equal to 243. Okay. So here already left side it is in the exponential form, and here we can't able to elaborate this one. So for that sake, try to simplify it right side using the base 3. So now 243, we don't know how much we will get for 3 power. For that sake, I am doing 3 prime factorization. 3 8s are 24, 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 7s are 21, 3 9s are 27, 3 3s are. So just observe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 3s. That is 3 power x plus y is equal to 3 to the power of 5. Okay, 3 to the power of 5 is equal to 243. Now, bases are equal to exponents also equal. Bases are equal, therefore exponents also equal. So what are the exponents here? X plus y and 5. So x plus y is equal to 5. Equation 2. So now we got two equations, x minus y equal to 3, x plus y is equal to 5. Simplify these two equations, then we will get the values of x and y. Just we need to know what is the value of x. So for that sake, what I am doing, x minus y plus y. Minus y plus y will be cancelled if we are adding these two equations. That's all. So what I am doing, equation 1 plus equation 2. Equation 1 is x minus y equal to 3. Equation 2 is x plus y is equal to 5. So now simplify this. Because of plus, no need to change any sign. Plus y minus y will get cancelled. X plus x is equal to 2x. 3 plus 5 is equal to 8. So finally I got 2x is equal to 8. Then x will be equal to 8 by 2. 2 1s are 2 4s are. So x is equal to 4. They are asking to find out only x. If they are asking to find out y, substitute x value in any one of the equations. Now x equal to 4. Then 4 minus y equal to 3. 4 minus 3 is equal to plus y. That is y value will be 1. Otherwise just observe x is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. So y is equal to 1. Okay. X is 4, y is 1. Once again observe this question. Compulsory. This type of questions also very, very important. So here two variables, unknown values x and y are given. That's why they are given two equations. If here only one variable is given, compulsory they'll give only one equation. So when you are getting equations, you will get the concept that when bases are equal, exponents also equal. Compulsory, by using this, we can simplify that. So here 3 to the power of x minus y is already in the lowest form. Which one? Right side is not given in the exponential form. So I am going to write right side also in the exponential form. Then I am getting the bases are equal. So when bases are equal, exponents also equal. So from that I got the equation x minus y equal to 3. Next, by using the second condition, I got x plus y is equal to 5. I want x value. For that sake, I am solving the equations 1 and 2. Okay, because two variables are there, I am using this method. Okay. Now coming to the one more question. So same like this only. If 9 to the power of 1 by 2 into 3 power m is equal to 27 to the power of m, then what is the value of m? M is equal to that. So just observe, here also same equation we are getting. That means we need to equate the bases on either side of the equation. So first of all, 9 power 1 by 2 is there. 9 we can write as 3 into 3, that is 3 square. 3 square whole power 1 by 2 into 3 we can't able to simplify. Why? Because 3 is the prime number, that's all. So 3 to the power of m is equal to 27 we can write as a 3 cube. 3 cube whole power m. Okay. Now observe at left side a power m whole power n. Exponent to exponent. Right side also exponent to exponent. So what we have simplification, a power m whole power n is equal to a to the power of m into n. Use that formula. So 3 to the power of 2 into 1 by 2. 2 will get cancelled into 3 power n is equal to 3 to the power of 3 into m, that is 3m. So 3 into 3 power m is equal to 3 power 3m. See, this one we can do in both methods. So this 3m m terms you can bring right side. Otherwise, simplify it left side only, because it is in the form of a power m into a power n, a to the power of m plus n. Yes, that is 3 to the power of m plus 1, otherwise 1 plus m, no problem, is equal to 3 to the power of 3m. So here I have used the formula a power m into a to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m plus m. Okay, then because bases are equal, then exponents also equal. So m plus 1 is equal to 3m. Okay, then bring m down this side. M is equal to minus 3m. M minus 3m is equal to minus 1. Plus 1 constant term I am bringing right side. Now minus 2m is equal to minus 1. Minus minus will get cancelled. M will be equal to 1 by 2. So m value is 1 by 2. Okay, once again I am explaining. Whenever you are getting like equation, so just observe here we got 3 base. 3 is the smaller number and it is the prime number. Try to write 9 also in terms of 3 and 27 also in terms of 3. So 9 is 3 square, 27 is 3 cube. Substitute that, use the required formulas, simplify, then you will get the required value, unknown value s. And now coming to the next problem. Simplification given again. One by 64 to the power of 0 plus 64 to the power of minus 1 by 2 plus 32 to the power of 4 by 5 minus 32 to the power of minus 4 by 5 is equal to dash they are asking. So that value I am finding now is equal to any power 0 is 1. So here we need to use laws of exponents. Any power 0 is 1. So 1 plus 64 I am writing as 8 square. 8 8 is 60. Because just observe here, I want to cancel this. In the denominator I have 2 now. So that 2 I need to remove. For that sake, 64 I am expressing as a square value. 64 square value is 8 square. 8 8 is 64. 4 2 2s are 4. So 2 square is 4. 3 square is 9. 4 square is 16. Like the square values already you studied in the 7th class also. So many 1 to 20 square values you know. So 64 square value is 8 square. 8 8 is 64. Whole power minus 1 by 2 plus 32. And here just observe I have the denominator 5 for exponent. 4 by 5. Yes or no? 5 I have. So 32 also I am representing in as a power of 5. See, 32 I can express by, if you don't know, go through with the prime factorization. You will get 2 to the power of 5. Compulsory 35. Okay, sorry, 32. Whole to the power of 4 by 5 I have now. Minus, again here 32 only, so I can write it as 2 power 5. Then minus 4 by 5. 5. So here I have 1 plus 8 a power m whole power n. A to the power of m into n plus a to the power of m into n minus 2 to the power of 5 into minus 4 by 5. Okay. So here we have used in this step a power 0 is equal to 1, first one. And in this we are using a power m whole power n is equal to a to the power of m into n. We need to indicate the reasons also compulsory. So 2 will get cancelled, 5 will get cancelled, 5 will get cancelled, which is equal to 1 plus 8 power minus 1 left plus 2 to the power of 4 left and minus 2 power minus 4 left, 2 to the power of minus 4. Now here, because negative exponents are there, I am using a power minus n is equal to 1 by a to the power of n. That is 1 plus 8 I am writing as 1 by 8. 8 to the power of minus 1 is 1 by 8 to the power of 1. 8 to the power of 1 is nothing but 8 itself, plus 2 power of 4. 2 to the 4, 4 for the 16 will be. 2 power 4 will be 16 minus, this is 1 by 2 to the power of 4. A power minus n. 1 by a to the power of n. Okay, which is equal to 1 plus 16, 17. 17 plus 1 by 8 minus 1 by 16. So 8 and 16 LCM will be 16. Why? Because 16 is the multiple of 8. So take LCM 16. Okay. Now first 16 into 17. 17 into 16. So find out the product. 6 7 is 42. 6 1 is 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. 1 7 is 7. 1. 272. Plus 8 I have for second fraction, I have 8. So in 8 table when I am getting 16, 8 2s are 16 and numerator is 1 itself. So 2 1s are 2, that's all, and 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. So 273 by 16 is the required value. And because it is a improper fraction, convert into mixed fraction. So what I will get? 16 ones are 16. Okay, because 27 I have. So then what I will get? 113. 16 sevens are. Just observe 16 into 17. Just now we got 272. 16 into 17. 272 plus 1. 273 by 16. That's all. So once again observe, whenever you are getting such type of questions, try to observe the exponents. If you are getting fractional exponents, try to write the base also as a power of that denominator. So 64 I can write as 8 square to get cancel 2 2. I am using that value. 32 means here in the exponent I have 5. So 32 also I am expressing 2 power 5 to get cancel 5 and 5. Okay. Now coming to the next question. Find the value of 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus 4 cube whole to the power of 3 by 2. See, just observe the given question. Observe the sequence 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube, 4 cube. What is that? Cubes of n natural numbers. Yes or no? Here natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. Cubes of first sum of the cubes of first 4 natural numbers. See, because here only 4 terms are there and it is easy to find out what is the sum of 1 cube means 1, 2 cube means what, 3 cube means what, 4 cube means what, we know because very simple numbers. So first of all, normally I'll explain how we have to do that question. 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus 4 cube whole to the power of 3 by 2, which is equal to 1 cube is 1, 2 cube is 8, 3 cube is 27, 4 cube is 64, whole power 3 by 2. So just add all this, you will get 100. 1 plus 8, 9, Okay. 9 plus 27, 36, 36 plus 64, 100. 100 to the power of 3 by 2. So because already I told you when here fractional denominator exponent we have, denominator is 2. So try to write the 100 also as a power of power 2. That we will get 10 square whole power 3 by 2. So 2 into 3 by 2. 2 will get cancelled, which is equal to 10 cube. 10 cube is nothing but 1,000. See, just observe. Because here very smaller numbers are there, we have elaborated those numbers and we founded the value. But is this easy to find out first? If you are getting 1 to 10 numbers, 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus 4 cube, like that till 10 cubes are there. Are we able to do it this much easily? No, no. For that sake, we have the formulas. By using the formula, I am simplifying this. Sum of cubes of n natural numbers is equal to n square into n plus 1 whole square by 4. Okay. Here, number of, how many numbers are given? 4. So, given n equal to 4. Therefore, 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus 4 cube is equal to n cube, that is, sorry, n square, 4 square into 4 plus 1 whole square by 4. Okay. Now, 4 into 4 into 5 square by 4. 4 will get cancelled. 4 square is nothing but 4 into 4 now. So, which is equal to 4 into 5 square. 4 I am writing as a 2 square into 5 square. Now observe a square into b square form. ab whole square, that is 2 into 5 whole square. 2 5s are 10 whole square. 10 square I got. But what is the required value? 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus 4 cube whole to the power of 3 by 2. So this value I got 10 square and into 3 by 2. 2 will get cancelled. 10 cube. 10 cube is nothing but 1,000. So by using the formula like that we must have. Whenever you are getting some natural numbers, 1 to endless and their sum, cube sum, if we are getting, in that case we need to use the formula n square into n plus 1 whole square by 4. Okay, here some more formulas are there. I'll write the formulas here. So this method is easy only. We have the formulas. Sum of n natural numbers. That is sigma n. Sigma denotes the sum of n numbers is equal to natural numbers start with 1, yes or no? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus and so on is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. This is the formula. Sigma n is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. And secondly, sum of squares of n natural numbers is given by the formula sigma n square, that is 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus till n square is given by n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. This is the second formula. And third formula is sum of cubes of n natural numbers is equal to sigma n cube, that is given by 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus and so on n cube. And its simplification is given by sigma n cube is equal to n square into n plus 1 whole square by 4. These three formulas are very, very important. So about this we will get in further chapters, but while we are getting the expansions like this, it is easy to use the formulas instead of doing directly. Okay. Further sake, now here they are given sum of cubes of 4 natural numbers. For that sake, you need to use this formula. Understand? So these are the 3 formulas, very, very important. And one of the questions they are given, find the value of absolute value of -2/7 whole cube. Absolute value in the sense, see, additive inverse we know, multiplicative inverse we know, additive identity and multiplicative identity we know. But what about absolute value? See, for suppose I have a number -5. Okay. So I want its absolute value. Absolute value is denoted by mod symbol. Mod of -5 means absolute value of -5 is equal to just its numerical value. Irrespective of its sign, take its numerical value. That's all. Absolute value of a positive number as well as negative number is equal to its numerical value, not about its sign. So absolute value of -5 as well as +5, both will be equal to 5. 5 is the absolute value of -5 and +5 also. Absolute value is nothing but it is a numerical value irrespective of its size. Okay. Now first of all, simplify that number. -2/7 whole cube is equal to, so because of odd number, compulsory I will get negative answer. Minus 2 cube by 7 cube. Minus 2 cube is 8. 7 cube. 7 sevens are 49. 49 into 7. 63. 7 fours are 28 plus 6. 34. 343. But are they asking this value? No. Absolute value asking. Therefore, absolute value of -2/7 whole cube is equal to mod of -2/7 whole cube. And -2/7 whole cube value I got -8/343. So which is equal to just 8/343, not minus. Okay. Now coming to the next type of question. This type of questions are very, very important. If a to the power of 1/x is equal to b to the power of 1/y is equal to c to the power of 1/z and b square is equal to ac, then the value of x plus z by 2y is equal to how much we must have. Okay. Now whatever given, first relation and second relation used. So first they are given that a power 1 by x is equal to b power 1 by y is equal to c power 1 by z. So I am taking all these three variables as k because equal given now. So all those values are equal to k. I am taking like those values are equal to k. That means a power 1 by x also equal to k, b power 1 by y also equal to k, and c power 1 by z also equal to k. They only given. These three are equal, so this one is equal to k, this one is equal to k, this one is equal to k. And now a value I want. So yesterday I told you a power n is equal to x for suppose. A will be equal to x to the power of 1 by n. Reciprocal we will get. I think. Here 1 by x is there. So a will be equal to k to the power of x by 1. That is k power x. So a is equal to k to the power of x by 1. X by 1 is nothing but x. Okay. B also same. So what we will get for B? K to the power of y by 1. That is y. And C is equal to k to the power of z. Okay. Now use this second relation. So this is from first relation we have simplified and we got A, B, C values. Now use the second relation. So given that B square is equal to AC, substitute all the values from the above simplification. So substitute B equal to k power y, k to the power of y whole power 2. In place of B we must substitute k power y and A value is k power x into C value is k to the power of z. So at left side we have a power n whole power n exponent to exponent. We will get k to the power of m into n, that is 2 into y, 2y is equal to right side we have a power m into a power n, a to the power of m plus n, that is x plus z. Observe the bases on both sides, so both are k we have. So bases are equal, exponents also equal. Then what I will get? 2y is equal to x plus z I got. But which value I want? X plus z by 2y, yes or no? So I am writing this side, x plus z by is equal to 2y and divide both sides by 2y. Then what I will get? X plus z we have, by 2y we need. That's why I am doing with the division. X plus z by 2y is equal to 2y by 2y. Same changes if we are making, there is no difference in the equation. 2y will get cancelled. Therefore, x plus z by 2y is equal to 1. Such type of questions are important. Now coming to the another type of question. So this type of questions are very important. According to the exponents, this type of questions only we will get more. And now coming to the next problem. Same like this only given, but here just we need to find out that expression value. Here equations are given. Observe the question. Seventh problem. They are given that x power a by x power b whole to the power of a square plus ab plus b square. A square plus ab plus b square. And into x power b by x power c whole to the power of b square plus bc plus c square. Into x power c by x power a into c square plus ac plus a square. This is the given expression and we need to find out its value. So first of all, simplify this in bracket whatever is there. A power m by a power n. A to the power of m minus n. Whole power a square plus ab plus b square. Okay. Into x to the power of b minus c whole to the power of b square plus bc plus c square. Okay. Into x to the power of c minus a c square plus ac plus a square. So here it is very clear that it is in the form of a power n by a power n. So its simplification is a to the power of m minus n, which is equal to, now observe a to the power of m whole power n, exponent to exponent. So a power m into n, that is x to the power of a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square into x to the power of b minus c into b square plus bc plus c square into x to the power of c minus a into c square plus ac plus a square. So this one we got from the relation a power n whole power n is equal to a to the power of m into n. And now again simplify. Just observe this formula a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. We have one of the identity a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. That is the identity we have studied in algebraic identities. A plus b whole square, a minus b whole square, a plus b whole cube, a minus b whole cube, a cube minus b cube, a cube plus b cube. All those identities we have studied. So from that one of the identity is x power. This simplification is a cube minus b cube. We have a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. That's all. This is one of the identity formula. Into x power, again here in place of a, b is there, in place of b, c is there. B minus c into b square plus bc plus c square. That is b cube minus c cube. Into same x to the power of c cube minus a cube we will do. So since we have the identity a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. This is the identity. So now again a power m into a power n, like that is there. So a power m plus n plus so on. So that is x to the power of a cube minus b cube plus b cube minus c cube plus c cube minus a cube. Since we have the formula a power m into a power n is equal to a to the power of m plus n. Okay. Now plus a cube minus a cube will get cancelled. C cube, b cube, c cube will get cancelled. X power 0. Any power 0 is equal to 1. Therefore, x power 0 also equal to 1. So here different formulas we have used. If you don't know that formula, elaborate each and every term, add them. Again, you will each and every term will get cancelled. You will get the sum of those terms will be equal to 0 in the exponent. So any power 0 is equal to 1. Okay, once again I am telling. In this expansion, first of all, simplify this because it is in the form of a power m by a power n. So a to the power of m minus n. Why I am telling like this means this type of questions are very, very important. The lots of exponents we are using to simplify this type of questions only mostly. So observe, now it is in the form of a power m whole power n. So we have to use a power m into n. M into n. By simplification, we are getting that formula as a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. So by using that formula, we need to simplify each and every term. After the simplification, we got it is in the form of a power m into a power n. So a to the power of m plus n. m value is a cube minus b cube, n value is b cube minus c cube, another variable c cube minus a cube. All those will be added in the exponent. That's all. By the cancellation, we got 0 in the exponent. So any power 0 is equal to 1. Now coming to the next problem. If x is equal to y power z, y is equal to z power x, z is equal to x power y, then x, y, z is equal to dash. Okay, observe the relations. Given x is equal to y to the power of z and y value given z to the power of x. So I am using x is equal to y value substituting here, z power x whole power z. Since we have y is equal to z power x. And now again, so simplify this, a power m whole power n. This is given in the question. Given z power xz. Okay. Otherwise, first of all, write like this only. Now substitute z value in the base only, not in the exponent. Z to the power of xz. Since we have a power m whole power n is equal to a to the power of m into n. So zx are xz. Now x is equal to, just in the base substitute the given value for z. That is x to the power of y is equal to z whole power xz I have. Since we have z is equal to given in the question, z is equal to x to the power of y. Okay, then what I'll get? X power 1 is equal to x to the power of y into xz, a power m whole power n, same formula, a power m into n, y into xz, that is nothing but x, y, z. Here at left side I have x power 1, bases are same, okay, so bases are equal, exponents also equal. That means 1 is equal to xyz. So we need xyz value only. No, xyz is equal to 1. Okay. Whenever they are given different types of situations, we need to follow different methods. So by choosing which method we will get easily answer, that one you need to understand. Okay. Now next. A to the power of x into y minus z into a to the power of y into z minus x into a to the power of z into x minus y value they are asking to find that. So which is equal to a to the power of, simplify this first, x into y, xy minus xz into a to the power of yz minus xy into a to the power of zx minus zy, zx minus zy. Okay, now just observe in same basis and exponents are different. So that is in the form of a power m into a to the power of n, which is equal to a power m plus n. So simplify, a to the power of xy minus xz is m value plus yz minus xy is the second exponent and third exponent is zx minus zy. Okay, xy, yz, zy both are same, plus yz minus yz minus xz plus xz. Both will get cancelled. That is a to the power of 0. Any power 0 is equal to 1. Okay. And one more question given. So let it be 2 to the power of x minus 7 into 5 to the power of x minus 4 is equal to 1250. Then the value of x asking. So just observe here, same base is not given. Two different bases are given for 2 and 5. So first of all, at right side 1250 is there. Try to write its exponential form. Try to express 1250 in the exponential form. For that, we will use the prime factorization method. So because of 0, I am using 5 table. 5 2s are 10, 5 5s are 25. 5 5s are 25 and 0. 5 10s are 5 2s are 2 1s are. That means 5 power 4 and 2 power 1. So 2 to the power of x minus 11 into 5 to the power of x minus 4 is equal to, first I have 2 now, so I am writing 2 only. 2 to the power of 1 into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the power of 4. That's all. Now observe the like terms and compare them. Okay. So compare the like terms on both sides. Like terms exponents. What I'll get? 2 power x minus 7 is equal to 2 power 1. That means x minus 7 is equal to 1. X is equal to 1 plus 7, which is equal to 8. Or 5, otherwise 5 to the power of x minus 4 is equal to 5 power 4. Then x minus 4 will be equal to 4 because bases are equal, exponents also equal. So x is equal to 4 plus 4, which is equal to 8. Compare any one term. That's all. Rakesh solved some problems. Of exponents in the following way. Do you agree with the solution? Do you agree with the solution? If not, why? So we must give the reason also. Observe here. First question is simplified x power minus 3 into x power minus 2 is equal to x to the power of minus 6. And second question is given by x square by x cube by x square. X cube by x square is equal to x power 4. And third question, x square whole cube is equal to x power 2 cube is equal to x power 8, like this given. Now observe first these three problems. Observe the first question. He is given that x power minus 3 into x power minus 2 is equal to x power minus 6. Okay, he has solved like this. But is that correct? Just observe at left side. It is in the form of a power m into a power n. a to the power of m plus n. Minus 3 plus minus 2, that is minus 5. Minus 5 is equal to minus 6. No. So whatever he did, that is mistake. Why? Because you just observe. So it is false. It is false because at LHS side, x power minus 3 into x power minus 2 is in the form of a power m into a power n, and its simplification is a to the power of m plus n. So which is equal to x to the power of minus 3 plus of minus 2. That is x power minus 5. And RHS we have x power minus 6. So x power minus 5 is not equal to x power minus 6. LHS is not equal to RHS. Secondly also, see a power m by a power n, m minus n, 3 minus 2 is 1, but here they are given 4. Are they equal? No. X cube by x square is not equal to x power 4 because at LHS side, x cube by x square is equal to x to the power of 3 minus 2, which is equal to x power 1, that is x. But RHS side we have x power 4. So both are not equal. Try to write this one also. LHS of this equation is x square whole cube. That is a power m whole power n is equal to a to the power of m into n. That is x power 2 into 3. So x to the power of 6 aega. But observe the RHS side. X power 2 cube is one RHS and x power 8 is another one. X power 2 cube is different. Okay, not like this. So x power 8 we will get here. That is x to the power of 2 cube, that is 8. Both are not equal. Okay, not equal, but these two are equal. Now coming to the last question. And check these two problems yourself. X power minus 2 is equal to root x. X power minus 2 is nothing 1 by x square. And it is x to the power of 1 by 2. So both are not equal. And last question. 3 into x power minus 1 is equal to 1 by 3x given. Actually, it is 3 into 1 by x at LHS. That is 3 by x. So RHS is 1 by 3x is there. So both are not equal. So this is a complete information about exponents and powers. Tomorrow we will start the new chapter.